But,
2020 race day.
a little bit happier, perhaps. More joyful.
We'll
Just a
get a
bit.
chance to see it later, hopefully.
And
I have my live stream
nine,
set up now, so hopefully we'll have some shoot flags with
7,
you.
6, 5,
Just as a heads up, I don't know.
3,
This
2,
guy who's strolling down the street
1.
is like very much on something and yelling at
And
people, honkies.
Here we are. So heat number 5, Bungarus Krait versus
very-
Lust. Like,
I don't
and
know.
you would expect the men's push team to have some separation here, but if we saw anything in that
Just wanna
last,
let you
it's
know
that you
it's
really
slow
cannot
action time.
take anything
Yeah.
for granted here. Krait, a good bit of separation, though, this time versus Lust here. That makes sense. A B team versus a C team. Sam Curry, Hill 2, looking really strong, holding on to that push bar, going past the line.
So
and
if
a
I'm sitting on the
nice
sidewalk,
deep
he hasn't
shove.
looked at the road
Great.
yet, so I don't think
One of the prettier buggies out there, coming in pretty wide into the free roll. Hill 2 shove off just happening now for
I'm not
SDCC.
sure.
So this will be a
Way down
difficult
here.
one to call, as there is a lot of separation, definitely the most separation of any heat we've seen today, which is what you might expect with the
So
mixing
is the
of
French one
genders
just slow and
in
then
these
pass the
heats. So
inside,
here
or
comes
what
Bungarus Krait around, looking good, hitting that stop sign. I'm fumbling for the stopwatch. It's like a minute, we call that like a minute 1 or so, as they come up to the first shoot flag, looking good. They are all alone as they come up to that second shoot flag.
Bungarus
Listen,
Krait making a turn. Their alumni's watching.
so fast.
Back another year. Little fishtail, but nice through. And here
Yeah.
comes Lust.
Look at how
Oh, Lust. Little wobble. But he's all right. What a pretty buggy.
Really deep hill 3 pickup for Krait. A lot of momentum there. It looked like maybe he got smoked, but it might have just been like, hey, this buggy's rolling. I don't need to do more than I need to. Hand off 3 to 4 there. Hill 4 going really fast. Will Fleming for SigNu men's B. Good looking team coming out of them for a B team. I like to see this. Hill 4 really fast. As we come there, they're about to make that transition with the 4 to the 5, shoved off. Really good technique. Nice pushing being done here by SigNu. Little bit of a wobble by the Hill 5. Joe McLaughlin there, getting back now into a straight line. Fighting, coming up to that that finish line. We're at 2 minutes, 20 seconds right here. Buggy coming through, looking to get the hands on the push bar. Just barely does. That's going to be close at 2:29 as they pass. There was a little bit of a stumble reaching for that push bar. Looked like Joe McLaughlin might have missed it, but able to get the hands on. We'll have to make sure it wasn't a fraction of a second late. Still waiting on SDC Women's C as we cross over 2 minutes, 50 seconds. See there, Hill 5 coming up, Sophia Gu. Couple folks still left at that finish line, cheering her on as they come to the finish line. Hand on the push bar. Going across at about a 3:07. Again, we will give the official time when we know the official time. So it'll be interesting, like I was mentioning, in some of these last few heats, a couple heavy hitters on the men's with I can't read. A couple of heavy hitters with the men's with Pika A, CIA A, last year's reigning champions. And then also we'll have SDC Women's A in the final heat of the day. So you got to think those will kind of be the high watermarks for the teams running tomorrow, trying to get their own victories. Weather-wise, about the same tomorrow, still pretty chilly in the morning. So, always something to wonder if there would be a weather advantage between the 2 days, but it looks like won't be too much variation there. Maybe several degrees warmer. Kind of just depends on how the clock works and the heat and all that.
Well, we're getting a bit of a breeze down at the start line now, and it's cooling things down. 2 minutes to the next race.
Thank you. I will say it is not like nice out. It is chilly.
It's not.
My little
Yeah.
hands are cold. But they are racing.